All right, jumping right in, going in with the alcohol. I am cleaning my forehead of any oil, any residue from the weave wonder wrap that I've already applied on my braids. And that is the glue that I will be using to secure my lace wig. It is by 30 Second Pro, and it's just called lace, wig bun. And there is my beautiful 22 inch. I'm trying to go ahead and make sure that I'm lining it up with my forehead. I have customized my wig already. As you can see, I've dyed it jet black from the previous video. And I've even cut a little bit of the frontal area off, like by my ears. Yes, honey, I've been working. And I'm so happy now, and I feel more secure and more comfortable with this lace frontal. 360 lace frontal to be exact. Okay, yeah, so I'm just making sure, my lace is lined up with my forehead. I don't like to look, I don't want it to look fake, or I want it to look as natural as possible. So I'm just making sure it's lined up at the very, like, right at the end, if I can explain it. Like, right at the end of my actual hairline. I don't really like it on my forehead. I see, some people do it that way, but I don't like it like that. So I'm just going to lift it back. And now here I'm just preparing to use the glue, the lace bun wig glue. All right, and I'm just wiping again. I see a little bit more excess, from that, the weave wonder wrap that I used. All right, and it's very gooey, I was just trying to make sure that I wasn't going to make a big mess. So I have to be very careful because it's very, very sticky, very, yeah, it was a mess. The application process of putting this glue on is a little, yes, it's a little time consuming a little bit, because you do have to make sure you're doing everything correctly, and making sure that you're laying the glue correctly. And so after I've laid the glue, I'm going to go in with my blow dryer and let it get a little tacky. This is my first time using glue. Normally I use Got to Be Glued. So I was a little nervous, but not really, because I knew I wanted a more secure hold for more than just a day. To each his own when it comes to the Got to Be Glued, but it only lasted on my hair for like a day, if that, So yeah, I decided to try this lace bun wig glue out, and it's definitely getting the job done. It definitely sticks. All right, so I'm just pressing down with the end of my, I guess this is like a wire rat tail comb. And I'm just making sure that none of my baby hairs are being stuck down in the glue. And you don't want none of your real hair stuck down either. All you're trying to make sure is that your lace is actually attached. And I'm so sorry, y'all. I haven't been putting out that many videos lately, but life, gets to you sometime, and sometimes you gotta evaluate, But I'm here today to bring y'all this part 2. And now I'm just making sure that I'm drying it, with my blow dryer. I wasn't really sure if I was feeling that part or not in the lace there, because I I'm not sure if I overplugged it. I like it sometimes and sometimes I don't. So I'm just adding a little concealer, to the part, making it look more natural. And then here is my mousse. It is actually by Elesta QP, I want to say, an olive oil mango butter. And they just call it design foam. So I am going to use that on my edges. But before that, I wasn't really feeling the part, you guys, as you can tell. So I am making me a new part in my lace. And I mean, like I said, I'm learning, y'all, but I feel so much more secure, with me saying that I know what I'm doing now, because I've actually customized it more to my head. You remember in the last video, basically I was saying how I felt like it would come off my head, and as you can see, I'm tugging and I'm pulling, I'm flat ironing, and hey, it's there, it's secure, honey. So I'm definitely loving that. But yeah, now I'm just trying to make sure that I'm getting it as flat as possible where my new part is going to be. And I'm getting those little baby hairs out. I'm still working on my baby hairs, but it's getting there. Yes, I love everything about this wig now. I really do. Like, it is awesome. Now, I do still use my Gots to Be blessing spray because, I put that on my little baby hairs for them to stick down a little bit. And after I've laid them for as much as I can, I'm going to just go in with my cheetah scarf and tie it around my edges, to make sure that they're getting all, as flat as they can, basically. And while I'm letting my edges get flat, I am going to go in and put a couple of curls in this hair. Now, I did already have, after I washed this unit and, dyed it and everything, I did twist it like while it was wet. So that's why it had the little, wave that it already has in it also. And I just putting a couple of curls in it now. Now, my curling irons aren't the best, but I guess they'll get the job done. So after that, I go back in and I twist again. This is what I was telling you I do when I wash it. And then I just use a flexi rod and twist all the way up and secure it. And it's going to have enough of body, and it's going to last, This is all you. Like I was saying, that's all you really need, for it to look pretty good. So I'm taking it down now, as you can see. And I'm taking my scarf off. Yeah, this lasts me all day, y'all. And the glue actually is lasting here for like 2 weeks. So yes, and so the glue is lasting. And thank y'all for watching. Bye-bye.